Hey, bro, hit my intro.
What's happening, my visionaries? It's your man, J Rock. Back in effect. I'm live and direct, and I'm coming at your neck with yet another video, baby. Anyway, we're going on to track 4, Down in a Hole. I want to say I may have done a reaction to this. I know I definitely did the unplug, but we'll see. All right. I'm going to shut the fuck up, and we're going to go to track 4, Down in a Hole. Let's go. Okay, bit of a different tone than the previous 3 tracks. Their harmonies have just been outstanding. Shut up. Oh, I love this flanger effect on the guitar. That's nice. Love the snare too, tight snare. I love this distortion pedal that Jerry always uses on the chorus. Love that line. That delay right now. That line. Love those drum fills. Oh, this bass is beautiful. Love this bass. This song. Come on, Jerry. I loved everything about this track. Such a harrowing song, and so I suppose the only word I could really use to describe it or ascribe to it is not necessarily ominous. It doesn't have an ominous presence, but it definitely has a harrowing sort of just eerie presence in this track. Interesting. My man, Danny said Lane's vocals are floating here, and that's a perfect way to describe them. I mean, this entire track, the instrumentation feels very airy. It has a sort of, airy quality, this breath to it. And I mean, the performance by everyone, amazing. I mean, Lane with the vocals, Jerry on the bass. Is Sean? Y'all got to help me out with the names of the drummer and the bassist, so I can stop just calling. I don't want to just refer to them as drummer and the bassist, but also the drummer has been fantastic these last two songs. Really stuck out to me these last two songs with Rain When I Die, and then this one, Down in a Hole. I've just really, really enjoyed his performances, particularly on these last two tracks. Though he's done an amazing job throughout the entirety of it, and the bass in this song, really, I mean, I love these licks that the bassist was doing. Man. So initially, when I see the title of this track and knowing the struggles that Lane had with substance abuse and things of that nature, when I hear the phrase "down in a hole," I mean, that could be applicable to so many people and be descriptive of so many various mental states and states of being that an individual could reside in, if so you will. Sometimes, irrespective of his substance abuse, depression, all of the above, an amalgamation of different things that torment us on a daily basis. At times, our brains, our minds can create this abyss, and we can find ourselves trapped inside of this hole that seems like we'll never escape from it. And so, I mean, I can definitely resonate with this song, not in the sense of the substance abuse aspect, but the sense of in your mental state. Sometimes it can almost be as if you're in a hole with no light, with seemingly no means of being out of it. Just this existential dread that's overwhelming. And Lane conveyed this so beautifully. I'm not sure if both Lane and Jerry wrote this song, but the way that Lane conveyed it, he really was he'd been bearing his soul in this entirety of his album. As a matter of fact, I've not heard a Alice in Chains song where Lane wasn't giving his all. He seemed to really, thank you, Dan, Sean Kinney on drums, Mike Starr on bass. Shout out to both of them. But Lane seems to really always give his all, irrespective of what song it is, whether it's the driving, hard-hitting tracks or it's these tracks, the more, I suppose you will say, the more stripped-down, subdued kind of songs. He seems to bear his soul on any track that he's on, and you have to love that. Really encapsulates the essence of an artist that really bears his soul on his art. And instead of the art, it's like he just becomes whatever song he's on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but let's look at some of these lyrics. So, bury me softly in this womb. Already very poetic. I give this part of me for you. Sand rains down and here I sit, holding rare flowers in a tomb in bloom. Okay, down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. See my heart, I decorate it like a grave. What a line. Oh, you don't understand who they thought I was supposed to be? Look at me now, a man who won't let himself be. That whole first verse is amazing. You could frame that whole first verse as a piece of art. I mean, that's almost Shakespearean to me in a way. Khalil Gibran. I mean, it's just very poetic. Down in the hole, feeling so small. Down in the hole, losing my soul. I like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. Down in the hole, and they put all the stones in their place. I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste. That is who wrote these, man? Did Jerry write this? Man, Jerry could have been a rapper. I'm sorry, but I know some people don't like rap on the rock side, but man, Jerry could have been a rapper. I mean, this is some nasty, nasty lines, and I mean in the best way possible. I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste. I mean, that's just a very poetic way of conveying that point. I have been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. I will speak no more of my feelings beneath. And it goes the chorus again. The bridge is bury me softly in this womb. I give this part of me for you. Just kind of a refrain of the intro. And then again with the chorus, down in the hole, feeling so small. Down in the hole, losing my soul. Down in the hole, feeling so small. But this time he says, down in the hole, out of control. I like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. Obviously, in reference to okay, so the Genius says it's a love song from the guitarist Jerry to the love of his life, Courtney Clark. This could be easily applicable to Lane and his circumstance and his constant affliction with substance abuse. You could easily apply this entirety of this song to that. I don't necessarily like that interpretation that this is a love song. I don't like that. Because to me, this is so much more. I think anybody who's dealt with any form of psychological trauma in their lives can really resonate with this song. So to me, just and it could be just as simplistic as being a love song in a very poetic way. Even that part about, I give this part of me for you, right? That's a very, that's musings of unrequited love and but man, it could be so much more. That's why music is great, because however you interpret it, it could resonate in many different ways for you. But when I listen to the lyrics and listen to the song in conjunction, it just makes me think of Lane and his circumstance and just how troubling and turbulent and tumultuous that was for him. So what a track. What a song. Could it be? Is that my favorite? It's hard to say. I got to say at the end. Right now, it's Down in the Hole is definitely up there. Yeah, Down in the Hole, Rain When I Died, Them Bones, and Damn That River, in that order.